State Bank of India is set to launch a Shariah-Compliant Mutual Fund next month. Yes, it is the first time that a state-owned bank rolling out an Islamic financial instrument for the country's estimated 170 million Muslim population. Such an initiative will make India the second country outside the Islamic world to have a state-owned bank making a Sharia-compliant offering, maybe after the UK. The UK has issued sovereign Islamic bonds in June. In fact, the SBI, which is the country's biggest lender, had received all clearances to launch its Sharia equity fund, including from the Reserve Bank of India and the central government. It is no secret that those who supported such lending facility had been arguing since quite some time for setting up of Sharia-based banking in the country. It was erstwhile UPA government which directed the SBI to undertake a feasibility study. Islamic banks offer financial products such as sukuk bonds and equity funds that don't charge interest as it is prohibited in Islam. They treat investments on the basis of the performance of their underlying assets in which both profits and losses are shared. They also avoid economic activity deemed sinful such as speculative trading or sale of intoxicants such as alcohol. The All India Muslim Personal Law Board, the country's apex body on Sharia law, also lent its support to the move. The AIMPLB General Secretary Maulana Nizamuddin made it clear that they will not oppose to the proposal if interest was not involved. Lucknow Eidgah, Imam Khalid Rashid Firangi Mahali said there was general consensus among all Muslim organizations and welcomed the plan, saying Islamic banking had been quite successful in other countries. He further said, and I quote, "Since it is not interest-based and the customer is also ready to bear losses, there is nothing wrong with it." He also said there was no crisis even during economic slowdown. According to consultants, Ernst & Young Global Islamic Banking assets tapped by major international bankers from HSBC to Standard Chartered Bank were estimated at $1.8 trillion last year. Meanwhile, the World Bank Managing Director Mahmoud Mohildin admitted that Islamic banks escaped the worst effects of the 2008 financial crisis because they were not exposed to subprime and toxic assets. The Bombay Stock Exchange launched India's first Sharia index, S&P BSE 500 Sharia, in May 2013. Over the past year, it has given a return of a robust 46%, greater than the 30-share BSE Sensex's annualized return of 41%. Undoubtedly, it's good news to cheer for every Indian Muslim. News Desk, Mango News.
Planned BCCI President N. Srinivasan, who is seeking a nod from it to seek re-election as the Cricket Board's president and has